Hey everybody, this is one of my favorite kitchen tools. It's my Instant Pot. I have the IP Lux, I think. Yeah, I have the IP Lux, and I'm saving up my pennies to buy a Duo as well because that one can make yogurt. This one doesn't do yogurt, but I still do a ton of stuff in it, and I'm going to show you today some of the things that I make in it. I'm just going to run through everything and put it all in one video so you can see. Okay guys, Instant Pot boiled eggs, seriously easy. I am pouring some water, a cup of water over all these eggs that are in a steamer basket. And then we're going to press manual for 8 minutes. Oops. Yeah, there we go, 8 minutes. Uh-oh, I should put the lid on. And there we have it, folks, hard-boiled eggs. I'm just going to run these under some cold water and then pop them in the fridge. And all that's left to do is peel them and eat them. Alright, making chicken broth in the Instant Pot. I've got my chicken carcass. This was an old spent hen that we butchered. So I just cooked her in the same Instant Pot last night and put a little water in there. Cooked her for 8 hours on the crock pot setting, and then I took off all the meat. Look at how much meat was on that little skinny hen. That's quite a bit of meat. So I took off all the meat, put the carcass back in, put some more water in, and now I'm just going to do a little bit of apple cider vinegar. That helps pull the good stuff out of the bones. And then my secret weapon with this chicken broth are chicken feet that I got from the freezer. So when I butchered this chicken, I saved the chicken feet. I peeled them. You can see how people do this on other YouTube videos. But in short, chicken feet are the secret weapon. That'll make your broth nice and gelatin-like. Some people let the apple cider vinegar sit on the bones for about a half hour before they start. Okay guys, the broth is done. You can see here stuff is falling off the bone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the big pieces first and then strain out the little pieces going through a cheesecloth. So it's important to get the big pieces out first, otherwise it'll clog up your cheesecloth. And also sometimes the fat will clog up the cheesecloth too. So you just want to be aware of that. Make sure you try to get all the big pieces out and start with a good clean cheesecloth. Okay, now you can see this recipe made just shy of, well, it wasn't really a recipe. I got just shy of 1.5 quarts of broth from my one chicken, and this is how I did the cheesecloth. I guess I thought I'd show you just in case you guys aren't familiar with how this works. So I've got the cheesecloth on top and a funnel underneath, and then I just stick the funnel right in the jar like that. So this is actually all that I didn't pick out of my broth beforehand. Remember I told you to pick out all the big parts? So I thought that was pretty good. I've definitely had worse days. So that is my broth. And I'm going to pop this in the fridge, and then after it's refrigerated, then we can see how well the broth actually gelled. Alright guys, this is what we're looking for in a bone broth. You can see how kind of bouncy and jello-like that is. That is exactly what we want when we're making bone broth in the Instant Pot. Making rice in the Instant Pot. First I'm going to put in 3 cups of white rice. So there's my 3 cups of rice and 4.5 cups of water. And you want to make sure your vent is on seal. So now I'm venting it. It's almost here. So I always use 2 oven mitts to open this thing if it's just finished cooking and venting, because the steam gets really hot. So, oof. There we go. You can see in there is a big old pile of cooked rice, and I'm going to put most of it in this plastic Tupperware container, stick it in the fridge, and then I'm going to also leave some in for today's meal. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, click the like button below. Thanks.